Hey guys, it's Miss Wisman here. What happens if your question asks you to write the equation for a circle, but they don't give you a picture, they don't give you the radius, all they do is give you the center for the circle and one of the points that lives on your circle. How do you write the equation for that? And so in this video, we're going to talk about how to find the equation for a circle, and we're going to do it using Pythagorean theorem, okay? Because what we know right now is there's a circle, and I know the center, and I know a point on the circle. What I don't know is the distance between those two. I don't know the radius, right? That is what I'm looking for. Don't know the radius, looking for it. So I would get a little piece of graph paper out, and I would say, all right, the center for my circle is at 0, 0. So I'm going to plot that one. That's my center. And I know that the point on my circle is 3, 4, 3, 4, which is right there. And that means that the distance between those two is my radius. This is my R. The problem is I don't know it. What I do know is how to find distance. That's something we've practiced over and over and over again. And one of the ways you can find distance is to use the Pythagorean theorem. So that means we're going to need a right triangle. So I'm going to build this right triangle. Okay? And I'm going to count some sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I don't know this one right here. Okay? What I do know is that c squared equals a squared plus b squared. I know that my c squared is the hypotenuse, which would be r, right? Don't know r. But my a squared would be 3, and my b would be 4. So I've got Pythagorean theorem right here. R squared equals 3 squared plus 4 squared. All right, r squared, that would be 9 plus a 16. And if I add those together, that gives me a 25. Now, how do I get rid of a square? Take the square root. Take the square root, and r is going to be 5. Ta-da! There it is. R is 5. So, what do I know now? Well, I know my center was at 0, 0. I know my radius was 5. So, could I write the equation for my circle? Sure could. X minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals 5 squared. Now, do we really have to write minus 0? No. It could be x squared plus y squared equals 25. And that's what I would type into a box if I was answering this question, like on a U-try. Hint, hint. It's coming up next. This is what I would type into the box, okay? Let's check our answer real quick, okay? So when I come here to the internet and I type in Desmos, I can check it because I can type into Desmos this equation, if it will load ever. There it is. Okay, so I can type it in. I can go x squared, I don't need the parentheses, plus y squared equals 25. And there's my circle. And what should happen is that point 3, 4 should go through this circle if I've done it right. There it is, right there, 3, 4. It's gone through my circle, so my equation is correct. So on the next slide, it's going to ask you to do exactly what I've done from page 3 of your notes as a U-try, okay? So if you've got page 3 of your notes, you could do the U-try on paper and then just type it in. If not, get a notebook piece of paper out and give it a try.